Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling.
New at Asham, load up and go with our redesigned curling broom bag on wheels. This bag's all-terrain heavy-duty wheels glide with ease. Its solid construction is durable and fits all your curling gear. Check out our website at asham.com.
Eat.
Meet.
Stay.
Canada Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canada Inn's. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
For exceptional customer service that measures up to any job, see the experts at McMahon & Yates. From tools to materials and everything in between, the experts at McMahon & Yates make sure that you have everything you need for your next project, all delivered right to your door. McMahon & Yates. Make it better.
From small towns to big cities, Chicken Chef is comfort food you can count on. We're your chicken choice, and pizza choice, and salad choice, and so much more. Chicken Chef, bring your appetite. We'll take care of the rest.
Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Curl Manitoba is proudly sponsored by Manitoba Pork. Good for me, good for Manitoba.
Original 16. Celebrate things done well.
Today's sponsor, PharmaSave. Canada's community pharmacy is proud to support Canada's community game.
At PharmaSave, we see you, and we care. We see the people in your life who depend on you, so you can depend on us. For prescriptions for common conditions, expert health advice, or support for life's little mishaps, come talk to your PharmaSave pharmacist.
And now collect and redeem Air Miles reward miles for even more value at PharmaSave.
For exceptional customer service that measures up to any job, see the experts at McMahon & Yates. From tools to materials and everything in between, McMahon & Yates. Make it better.
Today's sponsor, Recycle Everywhere. You drink it, you bin it.
Ooh, I like it.
Oh, that's real good. New at Asham, the Shore Glide Delivery Aid. Precision, stability, and style all in one. Available with or without Broom Caddy. With its durable design, it's built to last season after season. Check out our website at asham.com.
If you grow up in a small town in this part of the world, you basically learn how to curl real young. Kids and even adults, they didn't have a place to go because so many facilities were closed. So people started gravitating to our rink and coming out and skating, curling. It became a place to come every weekend for so many families. We would see upwards of 70 people coming and going, on a given Saturday or Sunday. I think it means a huge amount to so many people. It's an opportunity for friends, family, everybody to get together, have some fun.
Win a chance to cheer on Team Canada at the Worlds in Moose Jaw. The Jets, the Bombers, the Gold Ice. or your favorite on a night out at Assiniboia Downs. And support the Manitoba Curling Hall of Fame and Museum effort to preserve Manitoba's curling history and celebrate the greats in Manitoba curling. It's a Manitoba Sports Ticket Raffle. Tickets are $5, 3 for $10, 10 for $25, or 40 for $50. Scan the QR code on your screen now for the complete prize and raffle details and to buy your tickets, or go to raffle.link/MB Curl Museum. Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling. Good afternoon. Welcome back into the Brandon Curling Club for the 2025 Co-ops of Manitoba Provincial Junior Curling Championships. As we come to ice level, we see official Debbie Schween kicking off the second of the draw to the button stones. We'll get to those in a minute. Our game today should be a dandy. Team Ryland Campbell at the skip, Logan Zacharias the third, Joshua Evans second, Ryland Graham the lead, Sheldon Zacharias the coach. And yes, that Zacharias name is the father and brother of the young women who won the World Junior Curling Championships 2-3 years ago. Their opponents, Team Freeman, Jace Freeman from Verdon, Timothy Marine at third, Nick Semp, Luke Robbins at lead, Graham Freeman, father of Jace, is the skip. We saw that last rock measure, Daryl. You were keeping a close eye. These young men showed us that they're ready to play today.
Absolutely. Yeah, Jace put her on a button and full four, and I think Ryland was back four and top four, so hammer goes to Freeman.
There was no doubt on the difference of the two shots, but they were both, all four of them, the three of them pretty much all in the 4 foot, one of those three on the button and one just biting the back of the four. So it's an important game, Daryl, for these two teams. Jace Freeman has a record of 3-1 with one more game to play. Ryland Campbell at 2-2. So a must-win game for Ryland Campbell. We really need to win game for Jace Freeman.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that would, if it put Ryland at 3 losses, I think that would basically put him out of the playoffs. So it's a big one for him. And the other fact too is that if he beats Jace, they're both 3-2, which would give Ryland head-to-head, which they'll use for tiebreakers too. So
it is the first tiebreaker.
It's a pretty important game for both.
Resby Coots with you in the upper lounge of the Brandon Curling Club. Alongside me is Daryl Andrews, a longtime curling volunteer here in the Brandon Curling Club. Learned to curl. In fact, I understand basically taught Ron Westcott all he knows about the sport.
Pretty much.
Out in the Douglas area. But the specific credential I'll mention, if I'm not mistaken, Daryl, Manitoba senior champion, just about 20 years ago?
Yeah, 2004. Went out to Vernon. I think it was the last time they had the seniors in an arena.
And that team was you and?
Neil was skipping. I was third. Jim Horn was second, and Doug Carvey was our lead.
One of many, many, many banners hanging in the Brandon Curling Club. It's been a few years since I've been in and out of this club on a regular basis, and when I left town, there were a lot of banners. There's sure a lot more since. It's an impressive display.
Running out of wall space.
Yeah. Nick Semp, his second stone here. Team's content to run them down the ice the first end.
Yeah, pretty much what you expect to see when that first rock goes in the house. It's they're just content to play it out.
Yep.
Go for a blank and see what happens in the second.
Like a 15. Yep.
But we know that there will be a lot of rocks in play later in this game, and playing a short, quick first end could be an asset to both teams later. I harken back to the first game that I was able to do here with the Freeman team when we watched Freeman play an extra end with Zach Norris. One of the better curling games we've seen this year, including the ones at the Viterra. That was a wonderful game.
Yeah, and I watched that game from the comfort of my chair at home, listening to expert commentary, and yeah, it was a great game to watch. And that it was so close. Jace's last rock, he only had 21 seconds before it, so he had to be at the other end before he even called the shot.
Gotta go.
Just a quick chat this afternoon with Ethan Brandt, who plays third for the Norris team, and he said undoubted in his mind best junior game he's ever been playing.
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking afterwards, I remember playing some games and games that we lost that were probably the most fun games we ever had, just because they were so well curled.
This is Logan Zacharias, the left-hander, his first shot of the game. And we will mention that across the way, originally scheduled for Sheet 6, but Sheet 6 is proof that the agricultural community in Brandon is a very prosperous one. What was a tiny pail on the ice earlier in the week has grown into a quite large pail.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's colder out now. I don't know why it's still dripping.
Something strange going on in the neighborhood. Anyway, the game has been shifted over to Sheet 2 in the club, and we'll be keeping an eye on that. Zach Norris playing Nash Sugden. Norris has a 4-1 record, so he can solidify first place and a bye to the final with a victory. Sugden is at 3-1, so a 4-2 record and a win over Norris gives him a spot in the driver's seat. And Freeman, of course, at 3-1, hopes to be 4-1 after this game.
From what I could tell, what I watched, Rez, ice has been fairly consistent. You know, there's a couple of maybe tricky spots on depending on weights and whatnot, but pretty much the same most games, I think.
It has appeared to be, yeah. So Logan Zacharias, his in turn, nose hit on that rock in the 8-foot.
And the weight's been, looks like it's held up pretty good, it's been very consistent. Even though you see the odd come up short and put him through the house, I think it's just maybe people not quite catching on to it.
Clean, just clean. Yeah, yeah.
This is Timothy Marine.
Yeah, right up. Good.
The bio notes we have on Timothy are a bit sketchy, but they do tell us that he's had 5 previous appearances at national championships, playing for both New Brunswick and Alberta. Ryland Campbell comes to the hack. Skip rocks to come, and a wide open first end.
A little difficult to give too much play-by-play when it's just hit, 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 hit. Out-turn hit, in-turn hit. But nobody's making a mistake, so.
Oh. Curl. Curl. Hard to stick. Right up.
Well, we can comment on the time preservation technique of Jace Freeman, who left the far end quite a long time ago and was already in the hack to throw this stone. Not a huge number of seconds, but let's say that's even a savings of 15, 16 seconds. If he had those at the end of that other game when he was looking at 21, 36 or 37 is a lot more comfortable than 21. And I'm sure that's part of the thinking there, that remembering that game, we're going to be tight at the end of this game. We know we are. So let's save those 10, 15, whatever seconds.
Normal.
And on this one, he just stays at the home end hack. He won't even go down the ice.
Yeah, because you start at the other end, you got to come down here, then you got to get your ice or rock prepared and everything. So, yeah, it makes sense. especially when, like you said, when you're down to 21.
Oh,
A few more seconds is nice.
Rylan Campbell, his final stone here.
Clean. Clean, 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 clean.
Nice shot.
And now
Yeah.
Jace Freeman will throw his last, and
It'll be interesting to see if they get in it on the second end or not. They certainly should know the ice.
Clean. Hard.
okay, your bet, will they?
Hard. Clean. Good.
I think he'll put one out front.
I agree. We'll find out when we come back for the second end from Brandon and the Co-ops of Manitoba Junior Championship. Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling.
At PharmaSave, we see you, and we care. We see the people in your life who depend on you, so you can depend on us. For prescriptions for common conditions, expert health advice, or support for life's little mishaps, come talk to your PharmaSave pharmacist.
And now collect and redeem Air Miles reward miles for even more value at PharmaSave.
Today's sponsor, PharmaSave. Canada's community pharmacy is proud to support Canada's community game.
New at Asham, load up and go with our redesigned curling broom bag on wheels. This bag's all-terrain heavy-duty wheels glide with ease. Its solid construction is durable and fits all your curling gear. Check out our website at asham.com.
First rock of the second end is on its way down the ice, just coming to the home end hog line. The attempt to throw up that long center guard just off the center line. So they're going to go around it from the outside. So.
Yeah, I think Ryland wanted that maybe a little bit tighter to the house, but it's definitely out front, so it can be used.
Okay, line's good.
Top
Hard
four.
line if you can.
Top four.
Okay, line's good. Don't need to go line at all.
Top four.
Running like you're really heavy.
T.
Hasn't curled at all.
T.
14-3.
It's really trying.
It is, yeah.
Sit.
Good.
Fine, Luke.
I think it's just because we went a bit wider than our draw the button path.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying. We hit just off nose.
Ryland's just going to follow that down, sit in front on top of it. They probably would have liked that maybe more top 4 foot, but
just a couple of feet deeper than he wanted.
Top 4 right now.
Whoa, whoa. Right off.
Top 8. Top 4.
Top 4. Not a curl.
Joshua Evans is on the center line side of the rock. Logan Zacharias is the sweeper on the outside of the rock.
nice weight. Nicely done.
Right down to it, little tap.
Like that 14-3 is probably full back 8 now. Like that was 14-6 and he still moved an inch. Yeah.
Interesting, sometimes you cut her down a little bit and it catches the curl.
Room. Whoa, if you're heavy.
We're going to see these young men play a game that emulates what we would have seen on the Briar last night, or the Briar game that's on now. It's they have the ability, they have the sweeping ability to place the rocks.
Absolutely.
I got a good time.
Timothy Marine is the sweeper on that one.
Those are
Attaboy.
Good sweep.
3 pretty nice shots. Don't know if he could hit that enough to spill those 2 reds or not. Could probably see what he needs to hit, but whether he wants to do that.
Try to jiggle things around a bit. Try to push this to here. Back 8, back 12.
So he's looking for a little bit of a tap.
Just,
Push the red one out of the back of the forefoot.
Yeah.
The yellow one will, because of the angle, the yellow one will go a little bit to the out as well. Joshua Evans.
Hack! Hack! Girl.
Got a little out on that with a little bit extra weight. Don't think that's coming.
Just a little heavier than he wanted to be. Maybe a little on the outside of the broom.
Yeah, he just wanted backline house weight. A little heavy.
So Freeman is going to come around and again to the top of the red rock.
Okay.
Where are you?
Sooner or later, the red rock in the back of the forefoot will disappear. Freeman, no way thinking he's going to score that one, but he's trying to line them up and as a way to score a couple in the front of the forefoot.
Back 12! Keep going, hard! Hard! Beauty, really, really good.
It's a nice rock.
Great toss. 14-3.
Yep.
Evans will throw an in-turn hit at that high guard, try to run it straight through. He's only going to kill one red rock with this. Top one might go, the second one is going to jam on the yellow.
Hard!
No, gonna
Okay.
In fact, leaves all three well spread.
yeah.
Top 4. Should be a 15 at least here now.
One thing in Ryland's favor is those two red ones are back part of the forefoot, so you still got those to
Yeah, half open spot.
draw around, freeze down to, or whatever.
Freeman stays with the out turn around that guard to the top of the forefoot.
Top 4!
Line early, line early. Back it up. Hard!
That looks
Gotta go! Hard!
lots of rotation on that.
Keep going.
Just going to rub.
Yep.
A little light maybe too, eh?
I would say
Edge
he
on
was
edge.
not going to make it to the forefoot. He might have made it to the top of the rings.
You like board?
Opened that up more, which is nice too.
So now it's Logan Zacharias. He'll try to throw what is his in-turn, the left-hander's in-turn. Enough weight to remove one, roll over, corner frozen on the other red stone in the back of the forefoot.
Hard! Gotta go.
Nose is pretty good. I think this is best. This is fine. Clean.
Out turn
Hey,
hit,
go then,
hoping
yep.
to roll
Clean.
to the
Whoa,
outside
whoa, whoa.
behind the corner
Close.
guard.
Clean. Curl. Curl. Whoa.
Straight.
Straight. Straight.
Straight.
Whoa. Whoa.
Straight!
Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Hard.
Yep. 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 Really good. Oh, what? Yeah. Edge on edge.
Same weight.
I don't know if you can see any of either one of those over there, Resby, on the other side there.
I think you can see the one on the
Same
outside
weight,
of the rock.
10-5. Bumper 10-5.
Zacharias' second shot.
Just trying to hit and drop in just in behind right on the center line.
Yep. Yep. Gotta go. Hard.
Oops. Gonna rub that guard. And now he's definitely guarded the 2 in the back of the forefoot.
Because they're both guarded now.
Probably. I think we want to stay away from that for now.
I agree. Just make sure we're touching 8 so he can't freeze something over there.
He'll have to deal with this though.
Okay. Are we seeing same split?
I think top 4, top 8 depth ideally.
You like that same way they gave you last time?
Last of the
Mine's
third
fine.
stones.
Got room. Lots of room.
What he was
Gotta be on
concerned
this
about
side of
was,
the rock.
I think, being
Switch.
full enough in the 8-foot that
Early
he
go
couldn't
if
freeze
you're
to
gonna
that one on the other side and
You look okay.
be
Try
second
it,
shot.
guys.
Can you leave
Might
it
have left
higher,
a double
maybe?
here.
Hard. Curl. Okay, good.
It's not bad. Got to play it pretty well.
You play the double, you're probably going to get some roll towards the side. You may not roll all the way over. Or maybe you play the roll and not worry about the double.
Yeah.
Okay.
Certainly don't have to kill the 2 over behind the guards if you can take them out of play by rolling to them.
6 might not even go.
I don't mind this call.
I like control better personally. Like that.
Ryland Campbell is the 2024 U20 mixed doubles champion, one of the team that won the U20 mixed doubles a year ago. And 3 years ago, 2018, Campbell, Zacharias, and Graham were together on a team that won the U18 championship. Out turn hit up the center line, hit and roll across to the rocks behind the corner guards.
Whoa.
Yep.
Take the chase and get
Close.
under
I think I just throw the out turn, honestly.
So close, eh?
there. Sure, with control or?
It's got a little too much of that target stone.
Like I got all of it and more. If I hit the guard,
Rub and roll. If it gets a little bit less, he rolls a little steeper angle more toward those rocks behind.
Yeah, exactly.
Mine didn't do anything, and I was a little light.
You know that spot, right? Control, nose, if it stays hair high, fine.
Even if we hit it a little low, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, control up. Nose is good. Great shot.
Okay. Sure.
Little coach consultation there.
Okay, just nose a hair high.
Interaction.
Yeah. As the coach, you've got, it's an interesting kind of dance to decide when do I use those. I've only have 2 opportunities.
Yeah, exactly.
I've got an idea that was a good time for Graham Freeman, just to slow the team down and make sure that they're comfortable with the call they're making. Potential to put 3 or 4 on the board is a good time to take a moment to think about it. Just to be sure.
Yeah, you can get pumped up pretty good.
Gotta go!
Curl.
Sit!
It's fine.
Thanks. Ever freeze to the 5? I think so.
I think that's the
or
call.
you freeze here, but it's kind of risky. Okay.
I don't think there's any doubt that's the call. You've got to get one over there to take.
Yep, for sure.
at least 2 of them out of contention, and if you make the freeze good on the tee line on that red stone, the opponent is drawing for 2. If you don't make this shot, he's got a shot for 4 or 5.
Well, he put both his practice in the 4 foot, so
he knows where the tee line is. It's just
he's had 3 hits since, so.
final stone here in the second end for Ryland Campbell.
Gotta go line.
Oh, I think he pulled the string on that little Res.
Whoa. Curl.
Well short. Leaving a draw to the rings for a 5.
All right, let's make it. Yeah. That was a lot wider, though. This is our draw to the button path. So
I think we'll see some more rocks in play now, Res.
I guarantee there's going to be a lot of rocks in play. If one team has anything to say about it, the other team will be less worried about having rocks in play. Jace Freeman.
Little tighter than
Draw to the rings,
button.
4-5 on the second end.
Clean. Line is way tighter.
Clean. Just clean. 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 14 and a half. You're hitting this one too. Good.
Let's go. Great end.
And it is a 5 on the board for Jace Freeman. We'll be back with the third end of our game from the Brandon Curling Club in just a moment. Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling.
If you grow up in a small town in this part of the world, you basically learn how to curl real young. Kids and even adults who didn't have a place to go because so many facilities were closed. So people started gravitating to our rink and coming out and skating, curling. It became a place to come every weekend for so many families. We would see upwards of 70 people coming and going, on a given Saturday or Sunday. I think it means a huge amount to so many people. It's an opportunity for friends, family, everybody to get together, have some fun.
Today's sponsor, Sunrise Credit Union, building a brighter future together.
New at Asham, the Shore Glide Delivery Aid. Precision, stability, and style all in one. Available with or without Broom Caddy. With its durable design, it's built to last season after season. Check out our website at asham.com.
Back in the Brandon Curling Club, the Co-ops of Manitoba Junior Provincial Curling Championships, where a bit of a stunner on the second end. The Jace Freeman team has put 5 on the board to take a 5-zip lead. But as I may have said to you yesterday, if you're going to give up a bunch, first or second end is the best time to do it.
Halfway high.
I think you even said that this morning, Res. Or somebody did.
Wasn't me.
No, it wasn't you. Yeah, I think somebody gave up a 3, and they said, well, if you're going to do it, it's better in the first end than the... Well, you get to, 2 or 3 back.
And that is the key. The arithmetic is actually fairly simple. If you get 2 and steal 1, you're down 5-3, and you give up 1, and you're down 6-3, and you get 2 and steal 1, and you're tied 6-6.
Line's better.
So,
Wider line.
Is that new math?
It's a different line
that's,
this time. Switch if you can. Take a look. This one's really not
That was
doing
exactly the formula I used in 1971 when I gave Vic Peters 6 on the first end.
Oh, is that right?
Beat him 11-10.
There you go.
I think we're like right
He was a high school student, and to put it gently, he wasn't yet Vic Peters, if you understand.
Control.
Pair of rocks in the forefoot. They're going to try to hit and roll behind the corner guard. Kills them both, but rolls out.
Probably just calm down a bit.
I know it's nice to be on that upper end of the score, but sometimes you get way up, it's kind of tough to hold it. You're not exactly sure how you should be playing this.
In that specific instance, I talked with Vic about it later, and he said,
Hey, line's good.
Take a look.
As
Go ahead,
you
wider.
scored and stole
Luke, your rock. Luke,
and
your
got
rock.
closer,
Top 8.
we knew you were going to beat us.
Go ahead, guys.
The key
Good light,
is
guys, hard.
not to be concerned
Gotta go, 16.
about the fact that it's 5.
Hard,
Be
you gotta
concerned
be
about
in.
the fact that you need to score a couple.
Yep.
Because as soon as you score 2 and steal 1 and are at 5-3, the other guy is starting to think, oh my gosh. Looking across the way, that other game we were interested in, Nash Sugden did almost the same thing, but it was only a 3 that he put on the board, and that was in the first end. Don't know what's happened in the second.
Top 12.
Norris did throw first, so Norris scored. We're not sure how many.
You can go. You can go. Hard.
So with that red rock short of the rings, the Campbell team goes around the corner.
Pretty good shot.
And Freeman's not going to fool around with anything in this game. This it would be easy enough to go past that guard, but the guard's going to cause you problems, so you get rid of it. Unless you miss it and pick the rock out from behind it.
Oh.
Yep.
So Campbell will try, as you may have heard him say, to make it better.
Yeah, make it better. Overbury a little bit if you can.
Top 8. Line's good. Bill Ryland. Yeah, you can go. You can go. Ryland's rock, Bill. You can go.
It's got the weight. I think it's got a better chance to bury better, Rez.
He is. He's going to be a little higher in the
Maybe
rings.
a little poke out this side a little bit.
Front of the tee line. And maybe peeking just a little bit.
Yeah.
But
You're not going to sneak by the guard this time and get it.
Yep. Hard.
in-turn hit.
Good.
Just to peel it off.
Yep.
I like it.
Logan Zacharias. This rock has to be in the rings.
Yeah.
Wants to be on the tee line and split the rings.
Mine's good. Might be I think we're here firm. Think of hair firm.
Should be all right.
Maybe
Gliding
a little
pretty good.
behind the tee, but not much.
I don't know. Come around the center.
So you've got to choose one of the two to hit, so you hit the one that, if you do roll, you roll across in behind center, and it might still be just in front of the tee line.
Gotta go. Gotta go. Keep going, keep going. Nice. Oh boy, it's good.
It's hard to say. Looks like it could be shot.
Yeah.
May well be.
Control.
So second stone of the end for Logan Zacharias.
Well, if they could manage to. Oops.
Gotta go. Clean. Clean.
Close!
Straight.
No,
Straight!
It's taken
No.
off.
What happened to that one? I don't know if that grabbed something or not. It seemed to be well out there, I thought, like for that piece of
Too
ice.
much.
It had to have. That curl was a bit of an unnatural curl.
Because they were calling for the curl, and
Okay,
then
normal to
all of a
first.
sudden it was gone.
Peek it. Just keep it clean. I don't think that picked. I think that just curled hard on him. Because Tim's out turn actually came back there, so his in turn. That makes sense.
Well, it was good of them to be honest with each other. They don't think it picked.
Curl.
Clean.
Clean.
Curl.
Curl.
But
Curl.
an opportunity
Curl.
that was growing
Curl.
is lost.
Good, 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 good.
Good sweep.
Now, do you take a chance to go behind that guard, Riz?
Interesting call. Is it too early to panic? Is that a panic call? Do
Or you
maybe
just nose and go for the blank and
nose and go for the blank?
try and get something going next end.
But for absolute certainty, you have to be counting when this rock stops. Because otherwise the other guys are going to be behind their own guard.
Exactly.
Okay. You're saying if we roll out, he's playing.
See over on sheet 2 there, Sugden picked up, no, Norris picked up one on the second. That's 3-run for Sugden.
Yep.
Clean.
Whoa, whoa.
Campbell's in-turn hit. He's going to hit
good
and
one.
stick right out there in the wings.
I'm sure the shooter sticks. The roll's not overly important.
Yeah.
Like nose is fine, Jace.
Yeah, I know. I'll sing it. May as well. I mean, nose is great too.
They just want to make sure that the Campbell team has to hit and roll out.
Forced him to make the shot.
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
Curl. Curl. Curl.
Gotta curl.
Curl.
Curl the stick.
Hits and rolls out. So Campbell will throw it
Blank.
through to blank.
There is a, ordinarily the junior women and junior men alternate draws, but on this one there's a junior women's game on sheet 3. And it's 3-1 for Eagles over Allen. And I believe that's to go into a playoff, is it, Riz?
That the winner of that will advance. 7:45 tonight, 2 junior women's games, the final 2 qualifiers. The A-side qualifier was already determined. That is Cassidy Dundas, the number 1 seed in the competition. The B-side qualifier already identified Shayla Hayward, the number 2 seed. So they will await 2 winners from the junior women's draw tonight. Blanked end here between Campbell and Freeman. We'll be back with end number 4 in a moment. Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling.
Eat.
Meet.
Stay.
Canad Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canad Inns. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
For exceptional customer service that measures up to any job, see the experts at McMahon and Yates. From tools to materials and everything in between, the experts at McMahon and Yates make sure that you have everything you need for your next project. All delivered right to your door. McMahon and Yates. Make it better.
From small towns to big cities, Chicken Chef is comfort food you can count on. We're your chicken choice. And pizza choice. And salad choice. And so much more. Chicken Chef, bring your appetite. We'll take care of the rest.
A blanked third end by the Ryland Campbell team, and the fourth end begins with Jace Freeman putting a rock in the forefoot, followed by an attempted corner guard that comes up short of the hog line. The Campbell team needs to regroup a little bit there.
Yeah, I
Seem
think
a bit
so.
Flustered.
Okay, tighter line for sure.
Tight.
Okay, go then. Gotta be in.
Tight.
Need a little bit of just something to, a little bit of a spark plug. That's all it needs.
A little break, a little, or an exceptional shot.
Good sweep. 16-5. Halfway.
Once again,
Lots of room.
the guard attempt.
All right, we can't. We're tight. Top 12.
And you often see it happen, don't you, Daryl, that you come up short on a guard and the next one is just, you just try a little too hard and you put it in the rings.
Just smooth.
Sometimes you get thinking about what you don't want to do instead of just thinking about the shot. Yeah, and that could have been 3 or 4 inches shorter and they can't touch it.
Exactly.
They can push it in the rings, but they can't take it out.
Curl.
Far off. But
You wanted it halfway, that was the thing, I guess.
Curl, keep going. Good. How about
just peels that out. And now he'll change gears and play the draw into the rings, into the top of that rock in the forefoot.
I like a 15.
You good with this call, Daryl?
I missed that. What was it?
He's playing the draw into the top of the rings, into the forefoot.
Well, it's
frozen on the rock behind the guard.
I guess they've kind of lost their They're going to be able to peel anyway, right?
Line's good. Line's good. Yep, yep.
Try and force them, I guess, to make a good shot. Oh, they're on the guard.
Just over curls.
Yeah, a little light maybe.
Our bad. That's our bad.
We're fine with blanking. Like I think anything high, it's flying. Yeah. Intern, anything high, it's flying.
It's not touching it, I
Intern
don't
low.
think, this way.
I think intern high, it's flying for sure.
I don't know, it's honestly a tricky angle a little bit.
Thing is, intern. Are they frozen? Looks like it.
No, they're not. There's separation. You could just do this. If you're probably clipping it and just pushing us in. Okay, this smooth.
Whoa. I was just looking at the ice.
If you just straight pick the top one's great.
Let's make it, Nick.
So he's going to throw the big weight. He wants to just rub the yellow one out of play and maybe even contact the red on the way
Oh,
past.
it's curling a lot. Hard. I think that soft grab. You had it the whole way.
Jace had it figured out right that he couldn't contact the red.
Yeah.
Same thing. What? Yeah. Give you a hair more.
One thing I've noticed that Ryland, as the skip, does a few different times I've heard that he's told his players that he maybe needed more ice or you threw it good. If you start saying, well, you dumped it or you threw it out, then you start thinking too much. I kind of like that. You're kind of just keeping a positive. You just hope for a better result. That's all.
On that theme, it'll be a challenge for him to make a positive comment about that particular shot.
Just intern straight peel.
Just got that one started a little bit and again a little underthrown, so it
this is
curled
really
right
thin to
across.
jam, so.
Well, don't say that. Yeah, it doesn't have to be anything crazy.
So Freeman will just peel off that yellow. He'll be content to peel all day.
Yep. Hard. Gotta go. Really gotta go. Okay.
Well, try it another time, one more time.
Try it one more time, you bet. Looking back to the other game we're following, the Norris-Sugden game, Norris did steal one on the third end, so score one, steal one, and all of a sudden what was a 3-point lead is now a 1-point lead. And
just like that.
And that's the kind of thing that the Campbell team has to do now. They can't get them all back. They got to get them back
right.
one or two at a time.
Good. Rosh is rock.
Be closer this time.
Hard curl.
Yep.
Don't want to bounce it.
Yep. Hard, hard, hard.
That is the shot they wanted.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
14.
You would have liked to have swept that a little more,
You can
but
hit it.
you didn't want to leave it
Fairly
out
high
either.
and just spill this. I almost like just nose, hair high. Just high. Smooth.
Smooth the same as control? Not sure.
I'm a little out of touch on modern terminology.
Yep. Yep. Whoa. Yes. Whoa.
Out
Whoa.
for
Whoa. Clean. 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 Good.
Gonna leave himself second shot over at the outside of the 12-foot.
Yeah. Little chap and lie here.
Yeah.
And I'll guarantee you that's
don't mind
not
bump or
modern
control.
terminology.
Whatever you like. Bump. Okay.
But whatever you call it, he does want to contact that shot stone and roll under the guard.
Yeah, that's for sure. They just need
Curl.
something good to happen.
Curl.
Hard curl.
Hard.
He's going to get the nose. He's not going to get the roll.
No. Good try.
In turn with, I think I can just throw normal, honestly.
Say normal.
I think so.
Roll
Just
here.
make sure it doesn't catch any crazy curl near the line.
Roll here.
Yeah, even just roll a foot's good.
Okay.
Normal.
The Eagles team stole one on Allen on the third, so they're up 4-1.
Honestly isn't huge. I just want to cut the big
Playing
curl
the
out.
fourth. It's in the junior women's side of things.
Whoa.
Freeman's first stone. He's
Whoa.
going to hit.
Whoa.
Curl.
Curl.
Curl. Curl. Clean.
Curl.
Curl. Curl. Oh, I got it, curl.
Perfect.
Will roll wide, split the rings completely.
So you got
Yep. I like it. Yep.
Campbell's going to try to create that skips deuce, the rare phenomenon. He can put one behind the guard, and in fact, that's why Jace Freeman wanted to almost stick on the nose of that. He was more interested in stopping this draw than he was and worried about leaving a hit.
Yeah, he left him a fair bit of room to tuck that in behind.
Okay.
Line's tight. Yes.
The in-turn draw.
Yes. Hard line. Okay, we're on this.
He's just a little light, which is probably good news because with a little more weight, he might have tapped them in for a third stone.
I think more so on this line, like just off center.
So do you want to play the out or you like the in?
Oh, definitely the in, I think.
Okay.
I think we just want to be just off center this way, if possible.
Sure.
You might have to make the hit and roll. Should curl.
Whatever you're seeing.
If we can just go top 8 just off center on the intern side, he's going to have a hard shot. Yeah, ideally. Might be a little bit slower here. Like theirs were just curling early and on this side. Yeah, I think so. So it should be fine, but maybe not quite as quick as our out-turn path that we got lightened up.
So Freeman with his final stone here in the fourth, an opportunity to put a third stone in the rings. It's to be 12 foot, maybe bite the 8 foot on the center line.
Think it felt there
12.
to me.
We got lots of
Yeah, he's
line.
just trying to
Running
force
like
the
you're
Campbell team
really
into
heavy.
making a hit and roll. I don't know if you get out a little on that or not.
Curl.
Didn't
Curl.
seem to.
Curl. No, just curl. Just curl. Just curl. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sit. That's great.
It's pretty good.
That's.
Yeah. The last one, it looked like you just got it started a hair. Which is why I moved so much. We took right there. Okay. I don't mind like this. You like that?
So facing 3, Ryland Campbell will play a draw.
Trying to figure where to put the broom so we don't
You ever like a hair less?
Top red.
Rylan, you ever like a hair less?
No.
Do you ever like a hair less?
Yep.
I think that's one of those situations when your third asks you 3 times. You'll probably
Well-
hear him saying, I really think you need to take a little less.
Yeah. Well, he did say to him he thought he was he just turned in a little bit that first one that got it started a bit.
Line's good.
That was
Wait
pretty
only.
good. Pretty good throw on that
Clean
one.
release.
Always straight.
It's just on the weight, I think.
Line's good. Always straight.
Sweepers are Evans and Graham. Needs to be fully in the
Always
8-foot
straight.
circle.
Always straight.
And puts it where he wanted it for a single point. A 5-1 lead now for Freeman over Campbell after 4. We'll be back with the 5th end of our game from Brandon in just a moment.
Sorry. Yeah.
Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling.
At PharmaSave, we see you, and we care. We see the people in your life who depend on you, so you can depend on us. For prescriptions for common conditions, expert health advice, or support for life's little mishaps, come talk to your PharmaSave pharmacist.
And now collect and redeem Air Miles reward miles for even more value at PharmaSave.
Today's sponsor, PharmaSave. Canada's community pharmacy is proud to support Canada's community game.
Ooh, I like it.
Oh, that's real good.
It is the Co-ops of Manitoba Provincial Junior Curling Championship. Ryan Campbell and his team from the Selkirk Curling Club finally cracked the scoreboard, but a single point. They forced a draw facing 3, and Freeman with a 5-1 lead and the hammer. Campbell's going to have to steal, and steal fairly frequently.
Yeah, I think so.
Line's good.
Yeah, 4 ends in a row, you're tied.
I think we're top.
And that tighter line. You're near the middle. Line's still fine.
Top 4.
Center line guard, and the Freeman team goes around it. It is one aspect of the way the game is played these days, Darryl, that there's no real willingness to play in a conservative way. That's, the rock behind the center guard is very well positioned, so well done, but it also is the start of the possibility of the other guys stealing, where if I don't know, maybe you go to the outside of the rings with that one and just to let them play behind, and then you're chasing them.
High again.
Here more.
Touch more. Room. Okay, we're halfway now.
Oh, you got to go.
I've often espoused the theory that just because the rules allow you to do something doesn't mean that you're forced to do it in context of free guard zone and those kinds of rules that were created to create scoring. There's no doubt about that.
That's right.
But, to some extent, you're playing the other guy's game if you let him decide how you're going to play the game.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Luke Robbins. On the other hand, if you could put all your rocks behind the other guy's center guard.
Yeah. Well, you can pretty well guarantee that, like they've got after the next rock's thrown, that Jace is probably going to start peeling.
For sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now it's time for a bit of gentle, right? You
Yeah.
just tap that red stone back into the back of the rings so that it's a catcher if something happens.
When you're down, every rock and play is your friend.
Whoa. Whoa.
We're firm.
Girl. Hard. Gotta go, Logan. Gotta go. Okay.
So now, as you say, Jace will start removing guards.
Yep. Clean. Whoa. Clean. Yep. Yes. Whoa.
Oh, good try.
Great toss.
Would love to get the second one too, but the main one was that top one.
The connection was not your fault on that one.
And now you need the patience to play guards,
Yep.
even though the other guy's lying too.
Yeah, you definitely have to start doing a little gambling.
Halfway. We're halfway. Halfway tight.
It's amazing how many number of times when you get rocks accumulated in the middle or something like that, you get so many in there, and quite often they end up with one.
Yeah.
1 point somewhere.
Really good, Josh. Great spot.
Looks like the same shot to me. Or that, yeah, that's good too. You ever
Half.
hit it thin, it's thin, eh?
Just enough angle on those two that he can probably spill them both and roll. Maybe not to the wall, but certainly away.
Yep.
Just peel.
Close.
Just
Whoa.
peel.
Well, you watch this one. I'm watching
okay,
the
yep.
final
Okay.
stone of Nash Sugden.
Yep. Oh, shit.
Just got the center one. Hit her a little too thin.
Sorry, I was trying
Nash
to. I was trying
Sugden
to
was
go
forced
under
to
and
play a hit facing two, scored a single, so he leads 4-2 after 4. But the hammer goes over now to the Norris team, and well, they gave up a 3 on the first end. They appear to have won the last 3 ends. So
Yeah.
a single and a steal, give up 1. Logan Zacharias playing the guard.
Room right now. Mine's good. Oh. You freeze the 2? Girl. Hard. Sorry, Jace.
It's not a terrible situation to be in right now.
Can I hit like the hole?
You're pretty much just trying to hit this thin, I think. Tell me what's wrong if you. Well. Or just clip it.
I liked Graham's call. It looks safer.
We can't hit the 3 too thin, right? Like, it's impossible, I don't think.
Like Jason's, if I hit 3/4, it's a disaster.
It's not horrible even if you hit that outside white one and took that red one behind.
Almost the hole. Try Gotta hit this one first, ideally. If you just clip this, you make it 2.
Okay. Out turn.
Yep.
Okay.
So once again, an interaction with the coach and a bit of a change call, but his call is to hit the third shot stone, the yellow rock biting the 8-foot,
just
on the inside and bounce back and punch that yellow one across.
Clean.
Just kind of tick a boom.
Whoa, 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 whoa. No.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Curl
Okay.
anything.
Great throw, Tim. How about? Good shot.
Red lies 3.
What?
Now do you stay aggressive? Or move stuff around? They can still move things around a little bit. Keep them in behind.
Control? Yeah. Okay.
Well, they're going to hit.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I guess.
Just going to whisker the front red.
Okay.
I don't know if he's just that last rock of his one other end. That seemed to curl a fair bit too, didn't it?
Yep.
I don't know if he's just the way he's throwing them or what.
It's a double and roll under the corner.
And we don't know if it was
Like
the
if we
same
feel the
rock.
corner,
If
Yeah.
it was the same rock and it overcurled twice, you'd be
Wonder
looking
about it.
looking for someone else to throw it.
Yeah, especially on with your out turn.
Yeah.
I'm fine hitting the back one, but try to roll big, I think.
Thin half. I like this. You get the peels good.
Whatever you like. Yeah.
Yep. Gotta go. Really gotta go.
Hard.
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 Roll it. Don't go into there.
Yeah. Gives him something to work with.
Does the kind of thing that
Throw
gives
it.
you just a little bit of a spark.
Yeah.
But having got that spark, you need to make the next shot.
Okay. Yep.
I think he would try and find
Yeah,
a
I would too.
freeze one into that pocket.
I would think.
Freeze, you can top it a foot too, would be good too. Try to get shot out of it. Yeah, like I'll throw like freeze, like.
Yeah, throw the freeze. Do you want us to sweep for the bump or just
Yes.
for the straight freeze?
No, I want you to sweep for it.
Okay. We'll sweep to get it back or you just go normal freeze.
Yep.
Sound good?
Would you think you'd like to bump it?
I don't.
I think I would like to just freeze. If you bump it, he's going to blast, I think. He's not going to worry about the one in behind.
Ryland Campbell's
Mine's good.
first in the 5th.
Okay. Curl. Curl. Curl.
Clean, clean.
Straight,
It is
straight.
curling in nicely. He's got to get it there.
Yeah. No, it's not horrible.
I think so.
Quarter. Hit it as thin as we can into the side of it. I mean, it might kill our one, but.
It's never killing that.
No, well, if I hit it thick, it is.
I think it's always hitting this. You're not. I don't think you might move it. I don't think you're killing it.
Okay, smooth.
Yeah, I don't think that white one's going anywhere.
Hit like a quarter.
Or yellow. Colorblind.
I was going to ask. So the shot is to come off that yellow in the 8-foot.
Close.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yep. Yes.
Yes.
Hard. Whoa.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
Actually turned out pretty good for him.
Pretty good.
Pretty good. Yellow is shot stone in front of a red, but there are that pair of reds now.
Now, do you just guard? Or do you tap that,
We have an
freeze it to the back?
We have two, don't we? We'll use it. Sure.
Good idea.
I'm so worried that he's gonna make this.
He's gonna make that run. If you don't guard, what do you got if you don't guard? I know, he's got the run. But
Gotta
if he
make it
plays
pretty
that
good.
run, is it jamming on the set?
Maybe.
I think you gotta take the risk, don't you?
I think so.
Even, come on, hair tighter, even with the red.
Yeah.
No, like you want to show him a piece on this side, no?
Yeah, exactly.
So we want it over here.
Yeah, right?
You just basically a rock hook, but no more.
Yeah. I think we're here.
Okay.
Took here with my last one.
Yep. Just halfway.
Even a hair more.
Halfway, eh?
Yeah, right here.
So he's leaving
Yeah.
Freeman the run back on the red one off center by playing a guard, if I understand correctly.
That's what it sounded like. I personally wouldn't mind playing a little tap back, freeze to that back one.
Go right to the yellow and tap it back.
Yeah. Even if you're not second shot, it's what you gonna do. Tough shot. I mean, it's not easy, but
Final stone of the fifth for Ryland Campbell. He wants to be halfway in, guarding this yellow
Line's
stone
good.
in the forefoot.
Straights.
Line's good.
Straights.
Hard line.
Over and off. Okay. Curl a hair, curl a hair.
Curl.
there's a hole there.
There may be a hole.
Yeah, no, that's, yeah.
But it's tough not to jam it too, I think.
It is for one, maybe, barely.
For sure, he would have liked to have been another 4 to
Yeah,
6
it's there.
inches to make
I
the
think
hole
it's just for
smaller.
one. No,
Yeah,
I
the-
like. It might almost be easier with like, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah.
I guess
It's just with how straight it is here.
the good thing about this, Rez, is you've got them scratching their head.
Yep.
Do we play the hole or play the raise? If you guard it completely, he's playing the raise.
Exactly.
Looks pretty hard. The run is just a hair high. I think it's our easiest shot. We know it should just kind of fall here. Just like firm to smooth.
3/4.
Yeah, just give me middle. Try not to jump it if we can. Yep.
So, Freeman plays the shot that Campbell wanted to leave him.
Yeah, the worst part about something like this, you don't have to be perfect. As long as you can get a bit of it right.
Right. Absolute perfect. It may be for 3.
Yep.
Worst
Hard.
case scenario, it's for 1.
Hard.
Obviously, worst case
Hard.
would be blank. But,
No, I think he's missed it.
and he has just hit it right on the nose.
Well, there
And
you
it
go.
is that single steal, which gives them the 5-2 lead, or the 5-2 deficit for the Campbell team. But a positive moment, a chance to go into that mid-game break and say, okay, we've accomplished something. We've scored a point.
Exactly.
Stole a point. Now we got to figure out how to steal 1 or 2 more.
Yep.
We'll find out if they can do it
Yep.
in the 6th end, which will be in a few moments' time. Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling. Win a chance to cheer on Team Canada at the Worlds in Moose Jaw, the Jets, the Bombers, the Goldeyes, or your favorite on a night out at Assiniboia Downs. And support the Manitoba Curling Hall of Fame and Museum effort to preserve Manitoba's curling history and celebrate the greats in Manitoba curling. It's a Manitoba sports ticket raffle. Tickets are $5, 3 for 10, 10 for 25, or 40 for 50. Scan the QR code on your screen now for the complete prize and raffle details and to buy your tickets, or go to raffle.link/mbcurlmuseum. Today's sponsor, Recycle Everywhere. You drink it, you bin it.
Original 16. Celebrate things done well.
Eat.
Meet.
Stay.
Canad Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canad Inns. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
For exceptional customer service that measures up to any job, see the experts at McMahon & Yates. From tools to materials and everything in between, McMahon & Yates. Make it better.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Curl Manitoba is proudly sponsored by Manitoba Pork. Good for me, good for Manitoba.
RME, proud sponsor of Curl Manitoba and the Women of the Rings Provincials. With 10 locations in Manitoba, RME is your preferred Case IH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Today's sponsor, RME, right by you.
At PharmaSave, we see you, and we care. We see the people in your life who depend on you, so you can depend on us. For prescriptions for common conditions, expert health advice, or support for life's little mishaps, come talk to your PharmaSave pharmacist.
And now collect and redeem Air Miles reward miles for even more value at PharmaSave.
Today's sponsor, PharmaSave. Canada's community pharmacy is proud to support Canada's community game. Win a chance to cheer on Team Canada at the Worlds in Moose Jaw, the Jets, the Bombers, the Goldeyes, or your favorite on a night out at Assiniboia Downs. And support the Manitoba Curling Hall of Fame and Museum effort to preserve Manitoba's curling history and celebrate the greats in Manitoba curling. It's a Manitoba sports ticket raffle. Tickets are $5, 3 for 10, 10 for 25, or 40 for 50. Scan the QR code on your screen now for the complete prize and raffle details and to buy your tickets, or go to raffle.link/mbcurlmuseum.
If you grow up in a small town in this part of the world, you basically learn how to curl real young. The kids and even adults, they didn't have a place to go because so many facilities were closed. So people started gravitating to our rink and coming out and skating, curling. It became a place to come every weekend for so many families. We would see upwards of 70 people coming and going, on a given Saturday or Sunday. I think it means a huge amount to so many people. It's an opportunity for friends, family, everybody to get together, have some fun.
Today's sponsor, Sunrise Credit Union. Building a brighter future together. Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling. Well, we'll see what happens. Daryl, I sometimes like to see what happens in the fifth end break. Who wins the fifth end break? We'll have to assume that the Campbell team knows they need to make something happen here in the sixth and seventh ends, as Ryland Campbell trails Jace Freeman and his team from Verdon by a score of 5-2 in this pretty significant game in the junior men's competition of the Co-ops of Manitoba Junior Championship. The Freeman team sits at 3-1, Campbell at 2-2. A loss for Campbell will push him out of the playoff chase. A win for Freeman is an important one. Moving to 4-1, especially looking at the Sugden-Norris game. Norris scored a single in the fifth at game 4-3, so still anybody's game on that one. Norris at 4-1 can solidify a bye to the final by winning and moving to 5-1. And of course Sugden, if Sugden wins, that makes he and Norris at 4-1. If Freeman wins, the three of them tied at 4-1. Going into tomorrow's games, tomorrow's last round of games, there are no guarantees, obviously, in any competition, but you can project wins for Freeman, given that he plays the Girard team, which is currently 0-4 and trailing
I don't know. Let it
their
slow
game.
down. I don't know. It's trying. Okay, just a really aggressive release, dude. Straight spot. It's fine.
Late was fine.
14-5.
So a couple of guards, a couple of rocks in the rings for the Freeman team.
Good play just down to it, tap it maybe a little.
I think we got to play that.
Tap and roll. Could play a little old school curling and tap a yellow rock.
Just tap it back, flop over a little.
The old timers, that's the way the game was played.
That's right.
You know, rock in front of the rings and push it in. Front of the rings, push it in. But this little rub and roll to the center line in front of a redstone. Not going to get to the inside, going to get just about nose.
Yeah, I noticed the odd time. Sometimes they're a little late on the curl call. And you've got to do it like you can't be halfway to the house and expect to curl it that much. Just got to trust the ice. Know what it's going to do.
Clean. Broom down. Yep. Yep. Whoa. Clean. Yep. Close. Yep. You got it. Clean. Clean. Oh boy.
Very nice.
And he does get the inside roll on that tap. So now they're going to have to run that yellow through.
Normal.
But again, do you hit or do you tap? They're hitting, of course.
Clean. Yep. Yep. Hard.
Oh, you're good.
Normal.
Gets rid of one and stays over there. Freeman will hit it. But the red stone in the forefoot is now accessible.
Yes, it is, yeah. I was wondering if Jace might try and clear that front off a little bit more.
Good normal.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Clean, clean.
Just normal.
Whoa, clean, clean. Oh boy. Great pair. Okay.
The Redstones continue to have last rock. Campbell throwing yellow, Stoll on the fifth. Try to duplicate that. Another steal of one even would
make you think a little more, wouldn't it?
Would give them some encouragement that there's still some possibilities here. So Logan Zacharias with his out turn draw.
Yep. Hard line. Hard. Hard line.
That's on the front there, isn't
You need to get a bounce off, guys. Hard.
Again, looks like he's going to over curl. Little light.
Okay.
Just a little off on their weight in some of the situations. It's terrible when you're fighting stuff like that.
It's frustrating.
Yeah, very frustrating. Then you start thinking about it too much. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong?
So Freeman is asking Timothy Marine
Line's
to
close.
throw
Don't kill it early if you can.
draw into the top of the
Whoa.
12-foot in through that narrow
Whoa,
port.
whoa, 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 whoa. No, no, no. This is not good. Whoa.
Not sure
It's
I
not too bad.
totally agreed with that call,
14
but
flat. It's just heavy.
it's a pretty small hole to.
There was an opportunity to remove a couple of guards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of wait.
Normal?
Freeman team maybe thinking a little bit about trying to put on the kill here.
Yeah, that's right.
It's pretty straight here.
Okay.
Zacharias attempting the his in turn a run back on an outside rock into the red stone on the 4-foot. Just across the face of it.
Just a little late on that curl call. Again.
Yep.
Nose will be tough, but yeah, I like the shot.
That'd be great. This is fine. Like, I know you're leaving the intern path, but
I like rolling away is fine.
board.
Whatever weight you're seeing, Jace. I have just all of it.
Okay, I still like board.
Sure.
You can roll away a little bit and still pretty much cut off the
gate.
Yeah.
Try to throw the same as the Knicks.
You heard the description, the in turn and board weight.
Yep,
and
yep.
ideally
Whoa.
like to roll a little bit, not too
Whoa.
far, so they're
Whoa.
closing off the
Whoa.
in turn draw as well.
Curl. Whoa, whoa. Curl. Curl, 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 curl. Go. Hard. Gotta go, gotta go.
Very nice. That's what they wanted. Now, what do you do?
I think so. Okay.
Straight here, you're never gonna finish at all.
This
You
might
ever
be a
play
good
this
time for an
really
interaction, maybe.
Well, the
It's
coach may
pretty
not have any better idea than they do
Yeah.
what can be accomplished.
Yeah, it's
Play the
tough.
further roll, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That should be close.
Play the hit, try to get a little inside roll. Depending on how much of it he gets, he can roll
He could-
full into the 8-foot.
Yeah, he could hit that fairly thin.
Gotta roll right on
I
top.
still think it might go over top, but not sure what kind of weight he said, but
I shouldn't say that. Like
Thinking like a quarter?
thin third, yeah.
Thin third?
We'll get some movement here.
Yeah. We will for sure. And I can always curl if we need.
thought he might get some movement there, but that last rock really didn't jump by any means. But
Ryland Campbell's first here in the 6th stand.
Curl.
Needs to curl across the face of this
Curl.
rock to get some inside roll action.
Hard curl. Anything, anything.
Oop.
Wanted to hit that a little thinner.
Yeah, a little bit thinner.
I don't know what we.
Got a little thinner to sit in front of that red one. It would have been
nose it, it's
would have made a
disaster.
run back a lot easier.
Is it dumb? Try to throw one over here. I guess it's hard.
Then he makes that.
I guess so. Yeah. I just mean it's tough. I mean, he's an inch off. He's picking it.
It's either that or I go perfect here, but with how straight it is, if I...
What's wrong with that double peel call you had? It should leave you an easy shot for one.
only ever one, I know, but...
One I think is pretty big here.
I know, but...
6-2. That's just scary to me, but whatever your gut's telling you, I like.
I don't know.
Whatever your gut's telling you, Jace. I don't see you jamming it. It's just it is risking. It is there to jam.
I mean, if I do, just it's hard to pick our own, isn't it? It looks.
Yeah, I mean that's tough, but it's there.
Because if I ever just was wide and straight peeled it, like I don't think it's that bad. He can't do a hole out with that 7. He could probably make the run, but he's risking rolling over top, and I don't mind. Okay, just like firm. Yeah.
What'd you do, Rez?
Thick half. Okay. Yeah, I see it curling here a bit.
I see
Well,
just high.
Maybe
Got a
even a
lot
bit
of,
higher than that, but yeah.
You heard a lot of the thought
quarters.
about, can Campbell
This
run the
wrist
yellow
and
and
this.
straight back?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to try. I don't think there's any question
Oh,
about
it's
that.
thick.
Okay, let's make
if
it,
you
guys.
leave him the opportunity,
Spending
of
a lot
course.
of time here.
Okay, I like it. Firmer.
Firm,
Move.
yep. Firm.
Okay.
I'm not so
see it
sure
curling here a
that
bit.
there isn't a school of thought from quite a few years ago where a rock in the back of the 8-foot kind of covering the 6-0 on Sean Taylor's phone number wouldn't be a bad call.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're laying 2.
But Jace is going to play the run through, try to
Whoa. Yes. Yes.
run red onto yellow, come out of it in a positive
Hard. Oh, hard.
Oh.
way, which is exactly the thing he was worried about.
Yeah, I thought that was a little risky, but because Ryland still had to make a good shot.
Yep.
If you're Campbell, you're thinking maybe that's the break we need. We
Yeah,
can-
that's right.
I get that I can line up the run here, but I gotta risk it.
Yeah, if he gets the what do they call it, proverbial Christmas tree, you get it half buried, show half the back one.
Campbell with his last here in the 6th end.
It should be like top 8 now.
Okay. Hefty push. I think you're
Line's
all there.
good. Room.
Lots of room.
Room. Got to move a mile.
Think you're all there, Josh.
Got to
Keep her
move.
coming.
Gotta move.
Got to move. Can't leave a double.
Hard.
Got to move. Get it tucked.
I think that's pretty good.
That is very good.
I think Jace's going to have to come the draw with the out turn. What's he doing?
Oh, Jace. Are we picking this one?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, give me edge rock on that one.
Okay.
No, it looks like he's going to give the one.
I think he's going to give up the one. And maybe that's wise rather than trying to throw a draw. If you happen to be just a little bit frustrated at this moment, it'd be a tough draw to make on that other side.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you don't want to give up 2. That's even.
You get a little release a little bit of emotion with a hit here and give up one. And the Campbell draw is just perfectly placed.
It was, absolutely.
If it curled even a little bit more, there was the chance to hit and roll off this one that they're hitting, but they're hitting to give up a single point, and it's Campbell has now, after giving up that 5 in the second, has scored 3 singles to trail by 2 and can go to the 7th end in a much more positive frame of mind.
Absolutely.
We'll be back with that 7 end to see what happens in just a moment.
We're just getting the.
Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Curl Manitoba is proudly sponsored by Manitoba Pork. Good for me, good for Manitoba.
RME, proud sponsor of Curl Manitoba and the Women of the Rings Provincials. With 10 locations in Manitoba, RME is your preferred Case IH equipment dealer. RME, right by you.
Today's sponsor, RME, right by you. Back in the Brandon Curling Club. Back in the Brandon Curling Club, the Co-ops of Manitoba Provincial Junior Championship, and the Campbell team has won the last 4 ends, no question, giving up that 5 in the second end. They've scored 3 consecutive singles with 1 blank in the middle of those, and trail now by 2. And we do see the Freeman team a little bit of change of gears with that center line guard by the Campbell team. They went to the outside.
I know they're still behind, but if there's anything to be said about momentum, they've obviously had a couple of pretty decent ends. And that last rock that Ryland drew in was just a perfect spot.
The combination of 2 things, right? One is you've just seen your skip make an outstanding shot. Best shot he's made today for sure. And you've also just seen the other guy's skip showing a bit of emotion. And both of them are things you like to see when you're on the front end of a team.
Yeah, absolutely.
Lead Luke Robbins' second stone will be a draw around the 2 center guards.
Half in the 4.
Line's really good.
Half in the 4.
Never needs to curl.
Half in the 4.
14,
This
6.
is going to be in there pretty good, I think.
Just tight to that
Good there, good there.
close guard
Great
and
shot.
into
That's
the top of the
pretty nice
bite
shot.
the 4-foot almost. Yeah, outstanding shot.
Yeah.
Try to get around it.
Yeah, let's full 4.
Yep.
I like a 15.
Back 8. Back 8. Back 12.
Looks a little hot here, Rez.
He does look a little warm. He's not going to get the curl that he wanted.
12-7.
So now Freeman can
Oh, you're
peel
good.
off at least 1, maybe 2 guards.
Yeah, it's a situation there where you got to be thinking, oh, even if I'm a little short, that's good because you can bump her up later. Just wanting to make that perfect shot.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Good. How about?
One guard goes.
Sure. Yep.
Joshua Evans gets a chance to make up
Can
for
we
the
do
last
this?
mistake.
We can. Something like this.
Yeah, even if he corner froze that front one, it's not bad.
Hard. Line's good. Curl, if anything. I think you got to go wait.
Ooh.
Okay.
After a little short there. Yeah, I think you want to get rid of that.
And again, not thinking about running it through, just thinking about getting rid of it.
Smooth. Clean. Yep. Smooth. Yep. Can't hurt it. Good throw.
They're at the point now, Rez, when they, even if they can force Jace to 1, you get your 2 on 8, it's a 1-point game.
Well, yeah, and sometimes you need to how do you phrase it? Get a little mental change of gears.
Yeah.
Get away from trying to steal. How we got to
right
to being allowed to be the aggressor again by giving up that 1.
Yeah. Get that hammer so you got to get a chance to score multiple.
Hold up.
I mean, it's great if he can steal 4 more ends.
Steal another.
Which isn't out of the
Can I get a
realm
hair
of
more?
possibilities, but
Yeah.
like I said earlier on, that you get a big end like that early, it's so hard to know how to defend it.
I'm tight.
line.
I'm really tight.
Got to. Whoa, whoa. It's just got to stop.
Well, it's not horrible, I guess. We know he's going to peel it anyway, but
As long as it's out there somewhere, you're right. Freeman is going to peel it. Across the way in the Norris-Sugden game, blank 6th end. So Sugden continues to have the hammer, playing the 7th, leading 4-3.
Whoa, whoa,
Clean,
Luke. Whoa,
clean,
Luke.
clean.
Clean, clean. Yep, yep, yep. Good throw. Freezing to the back.
What?
Freeze.
You not like it?
I like it.
That red stone at the back is second shot rock. And so this is a shot designed to accomplish exactly what you're talking about,
Get
Daryl.
my hair
Try
down.
to force
Hard line.
that single point.
I think you
Hard
gotta
line.
go.
Go then. Okay.
It's going to come up short.
oh dear.
I mean, I know we just talked about, but like, I think at this time we play it this way. If we go here, like,
See, the one
we're
game,
still gonna be laying 2 at
one of
the
our
end
games
this.
is over. Strand is
No matter
defeated.
what, could be 3. Like, this is pretty natural.
Gerard.
Gerard
I mean, you'd
10
hate
to
to do
3.
this, but that's really thin.
he shook hands after the 6th end there. So we got 3 games left, ours, and then 2 on the far side of the rink. One of the junior women's with Eagles is leading 6-1 over
ideal,
Allen
probably.
after, well, we don't know what happened to the 6 yet. They haven't marked it, but they are playing 7.
Just control.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to take off
Whoa,
that yellow
whoa,
stone
whoa,
in the top
curl.
of the rings.
Close. Curl. Curl. Gotta go. Gotta go, Luke. Gotta go. Keep going. Keep going.
Trying to
Gonna roll too far.
stop it in behind the guard, but it will roll right out of play.
So, do you come into that back one again? Although they would probably just follow you down.
I would think they would.
It's got to be a. I think we're in a situation where it's got to almost be a force. Somehow. Force them to take one and then go for your 2 or 3 coming home. And the 8th.
Probably only have 2 choices.
Good draw straight
You
here.
have the choice of hitting the red stone, biting the forefoot, and rolling over under the yellow guard.
Yeah.
Or playing the draw
like this.
freeze.
Yeah.
Okay. I like it. Yeah.
Just don't really know what else we're playing. Yeah, but gotta be pretty good with that. Like, no. Honestly, with where we're at, I'm okay with a force right now.
Yeah, which is fine. Completely okay with it. Down 3 with 3 ends left, right?
You might be better if you can make this draw high in the 8-foot behind the yellow rather than back to the red.
Mm-hmm.
Because for sure they're going to follow if you're back to the red.
Line's good. Where?
Looks heavy.
We got room.
Really heavy.
Always curl. Well, it has to curl.
Gotta curl to get on it. Curl.
Hard curl. I think.
Just a little less
Oh,
weight.
Literally throw the same weight as him. Same thing's gonna happen.
Yeah.
If you're here though, I don't like. He can't freeze you and be shot if you're just.
I think we'll be able to really carve it if I just throw a heavier draw here. Yeah, like a.
But if you're just here, he can't freeze.
Timeouts. No timeouts. There's interactions.
My first thought was just if we draw, he can't freeze and be shot.
Okay, can we play? Yeah, can we play board?
Well, if I'm hitting it, I'm playing hack.
Okay.
But
Hey, there's
hack
definitely
could
movement
be
there.
scary because it could curl early and we get nothing out of it, or it hangs wide. What?
His curl done good.
That's why I'm almost wondering heavy
I
draw
just-
with some ice. And then
I
we
just
can try
follow
to
him down, I think.
carve it. If I throw hit weight at it.
He's like he's right. If it
Threw it about here with that weight.
if they can't freeze you and get shot, then you've got to draw for 2.
I think I take middle with just back 8, and then we can sweep it like that.
If you throw like a 14 out of your hand, the boys will be able.
Well,
to
this was
sweep.
a 13-6. So
Yeah, I
it's-
13-8.
Because
A lot
this
of numbers
spot is
flying
slow,
around.
too.
Fine with that? Are you throwing like the same as him, like a 13 and a half?
I think so.
Yeah.
I'll try not to throw much more than that.
No, if you're just to it and moving an inch, like that's a good shot. He won't be able to freeze on top of us and be shot. Perfect. Get the weight right.
Yeah.
Well, what after the second hand, what looked like was going to be a kind of an unknown factor game, this has kind of got a little more interesting.
It has got interesting. impressed with the stick-to-itness of the Campbell team. They could have folded.
Where?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Where?
Yep.
Straight.
Yes!
Straight.
Hard! Clean. Whoa! Whoa, curl! 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 It's
Straight.
gotta curl.
Curl.
Straight curl, straight.
Hard, Nick. Curl! Hard!
Good. Perfect weight.
Okay, it's good.
Got a little excited there on the straight curl.
Yeah, I like that.
Sheldon, we'll call our time.
Well, what do you think there, Rez?
If you hit that and flop, they're going to get 2 for sure.
I think if we just roll out, he's going to try something like this.
Oh yeah, they'll go for the tap here. You have to play the 1, the roll perfect, or you freeze to the 7.
Are we even going to be shot if we do that?
Yeah, we would.
No, you wouldn't.
Like, do you think if we
Would
roll
we
to
not?
here, I think he's just going to draw first 2.
Do you ever just freeze it on this? We'll be shot.
By the 1 though to get there.
But I mean, like, if you're ever here,
But how do you get there? Or which turn are you playing? Playing this way?
no, we can play this. But I'm just saying, if you're ever here, like, he notices it for 4.
True. You're right. So you got to. Which way are you coming at it to freeze to?
The intern?
I think this way.
You just got to get by the 1.
Intern.
Even if you tap it, it's okay. It's probably fine.
If we are frozen nose, we're shot, right?
Yes.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
the weight you just threw is probably fine, right?
Yeah.
Even if you tap it a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you have a narrow path. Playing that little bit more weight isn't a bad thing.
Okay.
I like it.
So what weight are we playing?
It's the freeze.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, you don't want to have 2 different weights in your mind.
Yeah, and I just don't see an alternative.
No.
I'm sure like they're not necessarily 100% happy with that. This is the only alternative, but it appears to be. Try to be nose frozen.
Yeah.
Ryland Campbell's final shot here in the 7th.
Tight. Line.
Didn't think it was tight.
Gotta
Maybe
go
it is.
line. Hard.
Looks maybe it is.
Gotta go line. Hard. Right up.
Going to over curl.
Is going to over curl. Just actually slide just
Uh-oh,
right
no.
past. Leaving
Must
a
have
draw
got
for
that.
3.
Must have got that started a
Doesn't
little
matter.
bit.
Whatever path you feel
Yeah, I
more
can come to
comfortable.
ours too.
Whatever path you feel more
I
comfortable.
like this.
Good.
I like the out turn draw.
Good.
Last stone here in the 7th end. It is a draw for 3.
Okay. I think Luke
can
was throwing like 14, 5, 15.
Contact either of his red stones. He's still going to
Come
be
our own team.
3rd shot stone.
Like in front of the center line, we got it.
That drew a lot. Like he wasn't light or anything
No,
like
he
it.
had actually had really nice weight. Chase Freeman with his final stone here in the 7th. He'll get some breathing room back if he can put this rock in for a 3.
It felt good. It's curling nice.
So I had to,
Clean.
I had to jinx him and say that this will become a very interesting game. And
Make sure it's there.
It's coming down. It's hot.
Guys, go. You're okay. You're good. You're good. Wow, that curled. Jeez. I don't know. What's going on.
Slides
Oh, good
into
weight
the
call, guys.
8-foot
It
circle,
really went
nudges
sideways.
against his own for a 3, and an 8-3 lead after
Well.
7 completed ends. We'll be back with end number 8 in a moment. Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling.
If you grow up in a small town in this part of the world, you basically learn how to curl real young. Kids and even adults who didn't have a place to go because so many facilities were closed. So people started gravitating to our rink and coming out and skating, curling. It became a place to come every weekend for so many families. We would see upwards of 70 people coming and going, on a given Saturday or Sunday. I think it means a huge amount to so many people. It's an opportunity for friends, family, everybody to get together, have some fun.
Today's sponsor, Sunrise Credit Union, building a brighter future together.
At PharmaSave, we see you, and we care. We see the people in your life who depend on you, so you can depend on us. For prescriptions for common conditions, expert health advice, or support for life's little mishaps, come talk to your PharmaSave pharmacist.
And now collect and redeem Air Miles reward miles for even more value at PharmaSave.
Welcome back to the Co-ops of Manitoba Junior Provincial Curling Championships at the Brandon Curling Club. The junior men's game on the ice between Jace Freeman of Verdon and Ryland Campbell representing the Selkirk Curling Club. The big five in the second end kind of ruined the game early, but Campbell fought back with 3 singles, only to have the Freeman team get them all back in one end. And so the 5-point lead has been reestablished at 8-3, Freeman over Campbell, playing end number 8. Red Rock into the rings, corner guard slides into the rings, and Freeman hits it. That guard into the rings just can't happen.
Nope, it's that young lead's been a little bit off tonight. He's hogged one. He's thrown a couple in the house. Like I said, they're all struggling a little bit, maybe on their weights and whatnot.
Line's good. Halfway. Yeah, you're half high. Line's good.
Now 2 almost isn't enough.
Nope. I think that's got to be 3 or. Well, I guess. Never say never.
No, I mean 2 is certainly a positive outcome. Down 3 without the hammer with 2 ends to play, not a desirable position.
Yeah.
Just trying to figure out what's been going on over in the Sugden Norris game, and they're well into the 8th end.
I didn't see what happened.
Sugden, I think, had a shot for 2 on
there
the
we
7th.
Go.
You got it. Clean,
he did,
clean.
and he did get 2.
So it is now 6-3 for Sugden over Norris. Freeman won't be looking that way very much, but if he were, he'd be pleased to see that result as well, because that Sugden win over Norris would bring them both to 4-1. Freeman with an apparent win on the books here, also at 4-1, all with.
And I think that puts a loss would put Norris at 4-2.
Would put Norris at 4-2. You're right.
So
he's at 4-1 already. So
Sugden and Freeman would have their.
Stay close. I think he can go.
Try to make them even if we can.
They've got their last games.
Freeman plays Gard and Strand plays Sugden. So if you could put Norris on the outs if he loses this game.
Certainly, winning this game was a path to the bye to the final, and that'll be gone because for sure Sugden will have it over him in the win.
Throw again.
Pair of guards. Try to peel them off. They're set that they could both go.
No. Curl.
A little bit of frustration there. Sometimes you get firing those peels a little bit more than you need to.
He must have heard me say that 2 was possible to remove them both. But advantage Campbell, he's got a pair of corner guards.
Oh, it sounds like that one got something.
Where are we? We gotta go.
Worst case scenario, or best case scenario, we're gonna end up with another guard.
Caught something just as he...
Just out of his hand, it grabbed.
Third pick of the game. Third pick of the game for us.
Somebody got a hot shoe?
Certainly everything that can go wrong has gone wrong.
Yep. Whoa.
Little better control of the weight on this one by Timothy Marin. He gets one. Did you get the other? Not quite.
Falling there. Jeez. Sorry, it looked like you were on half and it just fell back.
Draw under. Yep.
The junior women's game. Eagles is up 7-2 on Allen, playing 8. And that is to go grab a playoff spot.
So Campbell asks Logan Zacharias to play around the corner guard. There only one left.
It's not that bad.
It's going to stay wide open.
Mm-hmm.
For the back one?
Yep.
Okay. Misses obviously the guard.
Timothy Marine.
Clean.
In-turn hit.
Clean. Yep. Gotta go. Roll that out. Okay, I got it. Okay. Good. Good throw.
Try to get a better one behind the guard now.
Yeah, so they got to bury it for sure to have a chance that they're at least 2.
Did you get a time on my last? Okay.
The best possibility for 3 is to bury it and get a complete miss. And bury another one.
Hard. Gotta go line.
Just a little underthrown on this one, and is going to contact the guard. No, he's not, but he's not.
Not going to get her there, I don't think, Rez.
There. Oh, just short.
Just a little off.
Just, well, what good pass?
Well, what Luke?
To me, it seems like the wings are getting.
They threw their corner guard here, and
they're 14 stopped, like back 4, 14 flat.
I think 14-5 is fine.
Edge 4, like full 4 is here, even really good here, so they can't get shot. Yeah, ever.
Edge button.
Same weight as my last one, pretty much. I got a 14 that stopped in one of theirs. So.
Here. What, less than this, or?
Yeah.
So Freeman will go to the open side of the rings.
Yeah, our top 4.
Well, depending where he is, would be surprised if Ryland went around those corners again and hoped to set up a double or something. If he's deep enough, they'll probably freeze, I would think, wouldn't they?
T-line.
Probably there.
See line. Line's good. Got a little bit of room, but line's
Is the
good.
out-turn draw by Jace Freeman, his first of the
Curling now.
8th end.
Curling now. No, you're good. Still running fine. Still running fine.
Top four. Top
Easy.
4.
Yep. Losing handle a bit. Some no handle Fernando magic here.
That's good.
Perfect.
Good sweep.
So we'll see if Daryl Andrews is right. Will Campbell go around the guards?
Okay.
Yeah, because he can't freeze to that red one, and if he tries to go around it, it's a pretty short run back for Jace. He's got to hope that somehow Jace sets up a double.
No double for 2. We kind of need him to miss.
You ever like a hair less?
Sure.
Ryland Campbell's first here. He wants to get this in-turn draw moving across in behind the 2 corner guards.
Ooh.
Yeah. Always curl. Only if you can. I got 14-1.
Try to bury a piece.
Yep.
Maybe a little bit under, but mostly open.
Yeah.
Okay.
I help mine. Like if you throw him how you've been throwing him, it should just curl an inch.
Yeah.
Like I felt like I kind of helped mine a little bit.
Okay.
You want a little bit here?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually buried. When you look at this long shot from the far end, it's a little bit more buried than I thought it was.
Yeah, you're right. Wouldn't be hard to kind of up your weight a little and slip by.
Freeman's final stone here in the
Clean.
8th
Curl.
end.
Curl. Curl. Curl.
Oh.
Burned it.
Jeez. Really? We had it too. Jeez.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
a break. Campbell needs to take advantage of. Put a 2 on the board. Play on into the 9th.
Seen a lot of different things in this game, Rez.
Hair more.
I didn't even notice that. How he caught that or hit that, but obviously he must have hit her pretty good.
Enthusiastic call to curl it, and he jumped in too quick, a little too close to the rock. Final stone needs to nose hit, stick for 2.
Clean. Yep. Clean.
Yep.
Clean.
So at 5 or 8-5, down 3, they will play on into the 9th, which we'll have for you in just a moment. Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling.
At PharmaSave, we see you, and we care. We see the people in your life who depend on you, so you can depend on us. for prescriptions for common conditions, expert health advice, or support for life's little mishaps. Come talk to your PharmaSafe pharmacist.
And now collect and redeem Air Miles reward miles for even more value at PharmaSafe.
Today's sponsor, PharmaSafe. Canada's community pharmacy is proud to support Canada's community game.
If you grow up in a small town in this part of the world, you basically learn how to curl real young. Kids and even adults, they didn't have a place to go because so many facilities were closed. So people started gravitating to our rink and coming out and skating, curling. It became a place to come every weekend for so many families. We would see upwards of 70 people coming and going, on a given Saturday or Sunday. I think it means a huge amount to so many people. It's an opportunity for friends, family, everybody to get together, have some fun.
Well, scoring a 2 was absolutely essential. It came about in a bit of a strange way with the burned stone. Oh my word, we just saw a bit of a fall. Well, Timothy Marine went down. He did burn a rock halfway down the ice, but says he's okay.
It's kind of on his back or shoulder. At least he didn't hit his head.
Yeah. Wow. As you said in the end of the last end, we've seen almost everything, Darryl.
I think it was just I got a pretty good. I got a good angle. It looked like he missed his head, thankfully.
Yeah.
It was close. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked like it took him on the high in the back on the shoulders.
Yeah.
And for an older gentleman like yourself who's got a little bit of a back thing going on right now, I can imagine you winced when that happened.
I definitely winced.
Halfway. Let it go.
But these things happen. If you are the other team, you need to take advantage of them. And so that center guard is there. They're trying to go around it with Ryland Graham's second stone.
Take a look.
Even if you're young, that hurts.
Yep.
Might have got his neck a little bit there.
Okay. And a twist in his neck, twist in his shoulders.
Better get some.
Which we all know that feeling.
Yeah, don't have to do anything. Hopefully he's okay.
Not wide. Okay, you're fine for line. T's really bad. I think we just gotta hope it stops here. It's gonna grind. Yeah, it's grinding. No, broom off. How about Luke? 14-2.
Comes to rest full in the 4-foot circle. And Campbell will try to follow and corner freeze on it.
Top 8. Line. Whoa. Oh no, got a curl.
Keep the broom down.
Okay, hard then.
I think we see him going pretty hard for a steal this end.
Whoa.
Got to take chances.
Good.
It's about half.
So Freeman will remove the first guard. Put a half rock on the high side. He can peel off a couple.
Hard. Back it up. Whoa. Hard. Up, boy.
Ooh.
Removes his
really
own.
Good. Really good.
But
kept her clean, I guess. That's
everything gone except that one yellow rock.
Well, another one up front.
Bye.
Another guard.
We gotta go.
Do have something to work with.
The idea is to try and keep them
Bye.
straight in line with each other so that a run back, you'd have to keep your own rock there.
Switch.
You don't want them staggered.
Yep, curl. Good. Good spot.
Good spot.
Almost perfect.
Yep.
About halfway in, a couple inches off the center line.
Clean, yep. Right up. Oh boy.
Well, the way Tim is sweeping there, I don't think he's hurting too
I
bad.
was about to say the same thing. He was full bore on the sweep. And
We're fine.
Put it back up.
Can I get air more?
down 3, stealing even 1 probably isn't good enough, but it's certainly, you've got to steal.
I think I'm high.
I think you're halfway.
You got more room than yours. Where are we? Like, it looks like you're here.
Not too close.
Hey, whoa. Yep. Whoa. Okay.
Finally got her to the line he wanted, but it's only about 3 feet of separation. 2.5 feet of separation is probably not enough.
Clean. Yep, yes. Whoa. Yep, whoa. Ah, boy. Get it out.
Both gone.
Great shot.
And what could
Try to
at best
throw it
be
up.
called a very wide corner guard left in play.
Yeah,
But
it's got
interestingly,
backing.
with that backing behind it, it is a rock that you can contemplate trying to use.
Can we freeze to that?
It's worth a try. Even if you don't freeze, you can get behind that.
Try it.
Just checking the Brier scores from the afternoon draw. The Saskatchewan's Manitoban, Mike McEwen, that won his game.
Okay.
Ontario's Manitoban, Ryan Weeb, who won last year's Manitoba Mixed Championship, playing third for Ontario.
Rush
They
is
won
rock.
their game.
Should be close. Very close.
Okay, we're never getting there. Just leave it. Whoa. Oh, yeah. Yep, I guess so. Okay, good.
Looking across again at Norris
like
and
the
Sugden,
outturn,
they've
though.
just been tardy in the
Yeah.
scoreboard
guess,
update.
I think something just got
I'd
marked up. I think Sugden got one
It
on
looks
8.
like Sugden might have stolen.
Yeah. I don't know. It's either we roll in,
Yes, they did.
rip, you can keep
7-3
trying
now
this.
for Sugden
which-
over Norris, playing 9.
Like firm.
And just about finished 9. I think they were. Only got a few rocks to come. Didn't quite get her buried. I have a feeling if Jace gets his 1 year, gloves might come off.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Whoa. No. Clean. Whoa. Okay, that's fine. Good.
Try it.
I think so. Yep.
Hit and roll. Miss a draw. Mind you, if they blank, they might keep going.
Very well could. I think it'd be worth trying, at least starting the end. With the number of rocks you're allowed to have in play before they can be cleared.
It's just if we can still be in and covered. Yeah.
Not a deuce. A steal. You got it.
Campbell's first stone here in the 9th. Trying to hit and roll to bite.
Yep. Yes.
In between those two reds, you see a little tiny squinchy bite.
Gonna go the other way, I think.
Gonna get to the nose, roll to the center line, toward the center line.
Yeah. Just normal. Should just, it won't do much.
Snag, like here?
Yeah. Normal. Actually gonna try to roll in a foot just because we'll be like full 4, so we can't go around it or freeze it.
Yeah, like roll away from the.
Oh yeah. That's a crazy setup. How that one ended up back there and that corner. I know. Just clean it, make sure.
Freeman's first, as you heard him say, try to hit and roll a little bit to the 4-foot side.
Just, you're good.
Off.
No, we're fine. We're right on the note.
Okay, it's good. What was he saying? Oh.
Yep.
Same ice? Hair more.
Could take a hair more, yeah.
I feel like I was firm on my last one too.
Like that?
A shade less.
Good?
Yep.
It's a frustrating time in a game when you try to make something happen and you just haven't been able to.
No.
Campbell's final here in the 9th. One rock to come from Freeman. Needs to get the curl to get a chunk of it.
Oh. Well, I think that will just about do it, Resby.
It would seem to.
Yeah, I think so. 14-5.
Freeman will throw his draw. He is already going to be up 9-5 coming home. Freeman's final here in the 9th.
Whoa, line. Line's good. You're on the back one if you need it right now. Clean.
You're all over it.
He is going to make contact with that shot stone.
Well, I think that's going to be it, Rez.
It will be a 10-5 score, and Ryland Campbell puts out his hand, shake hands with Jace Freeman, and it is a 10-5 final score. Darryl, a game that got away right from the start. You got to admire, however, the Campbell team hanging in and scoring those 3 singles to get back into the game.
Absolutely, yeah.
So that does finish it here from the Brandon Curling Club, the Co-ops of Manitoba Junior Championship. Jace Freeman moves to 4-1. Nash Sugden looks to be on the route to a victory. He'll move to 4-1. Zach Norris will finish at 4-2, assuming there is no change in the result over that. Tomorrow morning's final draw will determine the playoff positions on the junior men's side. On the junior women's side, Cassidy Dundas has won the first qualifier spot, Shayla Hayward the second. The final 2 games to qualify for the Junior Women's Championship round will take place at 7:45 this evening. Plan to be with us. Resby Coots for Daryl Andrews, thanks so much. Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling.
New at Asham, load up and go with our redesigned curling broom bag on wheels. This bag's all-terrain heavy-duty wheels glide with ease. Its solid construction is durable and fits all your curling gear. Check out our website at asham.com.
Eat.
Meet.
Stay.
Canad Inn's destination centers are your home for hospitality, with 10 locations in Manitoba and 1 in North Dakota, featuring the finest in accommodations, food and beverage, entertainment, banquet and conference facilities, and so much more. For the best service and best value, your only stop is Canad Inns. Call today at 1-888-33-CANAD or visit us right now at canadinns.com.
For exceptional customer service that measures up to any job, see the experts at McMahon and Yates. From tools to materials and everything in between, the experts at McMahon and Yates make sure that you have everything you need for your next project, all delivered right to your door. McMahon and Yates, make it better.
From small towns to big cities, Chicken Chef is comfort food you can count on. We're your chicken choice, and pizza choice, and salad choice, and so much more. Chicken Chef, bring your appetite. We'll take care of the rest.
Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling.
At Viterra, we believe in the power of connection. Our world-leading agriculture network connects producers and consumers to supply top-quality food ingredients each and every day. Our team takes great pride in working closely with farmers to help feed the world. It's something we've been doing for over 100 years. And as an industry leader, we're dedicated to playing a critical role in meeting the needs of a growing world. Because together, we're stronger and achieve more.
Curl Manitoba is proudly sponsored by Manitoba Pork. Good for me, good for Manitoba.
Original 16. Celebrate things done well.
Today's sponsor, PharmaSave. Canada's community pharmacy is proud to support Canada's community game.
At PharmaSave, we see you, and we care. We see the people in your life who depend on you, so you can depend on us. For prescriptions for common conditions, expert health advice, or support for life's little mishaps, come talk to your PharmaSave pharmacist.
And now collect and redeem Air Miles reward miles for even more value at PharmaSave.
For exceptional customer service that measures up to any job, see the experts at McMahon and Yates. From tools to materials and everything in between, McMahon and Yates. Make it better.
Today's sponsor, Recycle Everywhere. You drink it, you bin it.
Ooh, I like it.
Oh, that's real good. New at Asham, the Shore Glide Delivery Aid. Precision, stability, and style all in one. Available with or without Broom Caddy. With its durable design, it's built to last season after season. Check out our website at asham.com.
If you grow up in a small town in this part of the world, you basically learn how to curl real young. The kids and even adults, they didn't have a place to go because so many facilities were closed. So people started gravitating to our rink and coming out, and Skating, curling, it became a place to come every weekend for so many families. We would see upwards of 70 people coming and going, you know, on a given Saturday or Sunday. I think it means a huge amount to so many people. It's an opportunity for friends, family, everybody to get together, have some fun.
Win a chance to cheer on Team Canada at the Worlds in Moose Jaw, the Jets, the Bombers, the Gold Ice, or your favorite on a night out at Assiniboia Downs. And support the Manitoba Curling Hall of Fame and Museum effort to preserve Manitoba's curling history and celebrate the greats in Manitoba curling. It's a Manitoba Sports Ticket Raffle. Tickets are $5, 3 for $10, 10 for $25, or 40 for $50. Scan the QR code on your screen now for the complete prize and raffle details and to buy your tickets, or go to raffle.link/MB Curl Museum. Today's sponsor, Co-ops of Manitoba, proud sponsors of Manitoba Junior Curling.